Hi guys, Terry here. Welcome back to my declutter series. Today I am tackling this black stand. I have this at the end of my desk, kind of in a back corner. Stuff gets put in there. It was kind of my overflow of like glues and tape runners but all kinds of stuff now has gotten shoved back in it. So here I am pulling out the stuff on each little shelf, and then I will go through and decide what I'm using and what I'm not using. So I hope you're enjoying this series, and I hope that you are doing it along with me. I'm trying to provide some inspiration. We're having some housework done, and it's making me move stuff around in my craft room, and I thought while I'm moving it all, I'm going to go through it and declutter, just kind of distash and get rid of stuff that I'm not using. So join me here as I go through and tackle this tower. Okay, it's this type of stuff that we collect, right? This is adorable. These are little doodle pops, and it's a variety pack, and they're just adorable. So I'm going to put this with my stickers when I go through my stickers. I still love these, but I think the problem is I had these tucked on that shelf back behind everything, and I'd forgotten about them. So I'm going to go through this when I go through my stickers. So I'm going to set this aside for now. And flowers. I don't use flowers anymore. That's going to go in the donate. Now my tape runners, I use these, and this box here has been good for storing my supplies that I continue to use. But again, if I find room in my drawers as I get rid of stuff that I'm not using, I can store these in those, and I don't need that big plastic stand anymore. So I've got some extra ink pads. I probably can clear out my ink drawer and have my extra inks in there with those. This is a Longaberger basket insert. I do use this. I like this for my sewing stuff because I can't have needles and bobbins and little things that I use. So I'm going to put this in my sewing drawer. And a lot of this I'm taking to the area where I'm going to use it, so that it either gets used or out of here. So here's some foam tape. Again, I have a drawer that I have this stuff in, so I'm taking that there now. And I've got plenty of inks. I don't know why I have 3 of these. I think I find them on sale. And then I think that I have my same Versamark pad that I've used since the beginning. So you can either get refills, you don't need to rebuy the items. So maybe I'm going to part with these. This one is still in the, so this is embossing ink. I know what happened with this. This came in a kit, and I've got embossing ink. I don't need this, so this can be sold. Okay. Refill. If you want to take the time, like this one I would put in this one. I probably used it at a crop. And then you can combine stuff, and then you can throw away this trash. So keep that in mind. You might not want to do it on a day that you're sorting through stuff and you're on a roll. Or do it at the time that you are touching it. So that can be stored and save space. So I use my liquid glue for when I make cards. So again, I'm going to put these in the drawer. That drawer is currently full, so this is something I need to go through, but I know that I'm keeping these. And here is a little Elmer's glue. It probably came inside something. And then here's a tape runner. I'll put this with my tape runners. And like I said, I'm taking this stuff to the spot. Okay, so here's something I totally forgot that I have. This is little small clear boxes. And what I got these for, this was, this was Crafty Terry thinking that she was going to do this. This holds 4 or 5 cards with envelopes. So I was going to make these for some of the neighbors. I think I'm still going to do this, but I'm going to put this with my box of cards, and I can make up some kits and then give those to neighbors when I see them. So I've got to put this where I'm going to use it, and that is with those cards. So put that over there right now. Another little tape runner. So putting it in that drawer. So I was able to empty this, and I will think about what I'm going to... So I kind of have a stash here of containers. I could use this for stamp sets, markers. There's probably a lot that I could use this for. So I'm going to set this aside for now, and I've got a stack of boxes that are empty. If I'm not using them in the end of this, then they're going to be out of here. But for now, they're at least in a stack that I can use them. I have a Cuttlebug that these go with. Let me grab that. This here is the Cuttlebug. Now what's always confusing is I have, this is a cute little 31 bag, isn't it adorable? Gnomes. And so this holds the, this is the plates that go with this. So then I'm wondering, what are these? So here's oh, okay, so I've got duplicates. So what I might do is keep, yeah, this one's working fine. I know this one works in here. So this is kind of the extra stuff. I've got the embossing pad, I've got the plates, I've got this. I think this is all extra. So I'm going to part with this. This is just a shim, cardboard shim for it. But I don't think I need this stuff. So this all can be sold at the garage sale. I'm sure somebody wants extra plates. And these ones I know are working for this one. So I don't need duplicates. So that feels good to get rid of. I've got this. I know these plates work in this one, and I can put this with my other. Okay, like I said, I think I've pretty much decided I'm going to sell my Cricut here. I've got this, and I've also got the smart rolls that go with it. So I'll gather that up and then contact my friend that she has mentioned that she wants to buy a Cricut Joy. And I'll figure out a price. I know that I'm not going to get, the current price for it. That's just reality. But it's got this, it's got the charger, it's got the carrying case. And then, like I said, the smart materials I can't use on my Cricut Explorer Air. So I will bundle that together for her. So it's funny. I think that we want to know that our stuff is going to a nice home, like we're getting rid of a pet or something. So, so I'm excited that someone else can use that instead of it just sitting. So here's another supply. I like this. So this company, Heartfelt, is actually going out of business. But this is a very nice container. Plus, this is what you use. So this makes the flowers, the 3D flowers. I like this because it's got all the different sizes, and this is what you do. You put these pieces inside here. Yeah, you put them inside here, and then you use these mats to make the paper curl. So I kind of hate how much room it takes up. But I do like that it's all contained in here, and it's in a magnetic case. So I think I'm going to put this with my That's the problem, is where does this go? So I need to think about where this goes, but I do like the container. It probably could sit on with my stamps, so when I'm stamping flowers, I think I'll do that. I think I'll have this with my stamps, again, instead of it being back in that corner and not being used. So let me run this over to my stamps. Okay, we're down to the last of it. So, I bought these. This is to spell my kids' names out. So I've got Brittany and I've got Aaron. I'm going to put this with their baby albums. And if I don't have a page in there where I can use it, the idea was that you put a photograph behind each of these. So I still would like to use them. I don't know what year I bought these. I mean, I'll bet I bought these 10 years ago. So, like I said, I'm going to put it with their baby albums. If I don't use it, then I probably will just throw them away, because someone would have to have the same spelling of Brittany and the same spelling of Aaron. So I will give this one last attempt. I know I keep moving these to different parts of my space, and I've never used them. So I'm giving it one last attempt. I'll put that on my scrapbook to-do list. I kind of have what I'm doing in each of their albums. I'll make a note in there to use those up or get rid of them. So I think I used this. So this was a kit and it had different ephemera. I'm going to put this over with my cleaned up ephemera. And it's got a couple different sets in here. So I'll put those in baggies with my other ephemera and use that up. Because I think that would be hard to sell in the scrapbook sale because it's all open. That or I will pitch it. So if it looked like colors that I would still use in my scrapbook pages. So I'll do that. I have, for some reason, I have two of these. So if you haven't seen these before, this is what attaches onto a side table, and you could put your drink in here. I don't need two of them, so I think I will just keep the one that I have in a box. I do use this at crops, so I'm going to hang on to that, but I'm going to sell this one. So I don't know why this one doesn't have the little thing for a baggie, but I think somebody would still use it to hold their cup safely. You don't want to spill your drink on your craft area. So I think I will sell this one and keep this one. I think I'm going to put this in my, I have a tote that I use when I go on crops. I'm going to put this in that tote because that way I would have it all together. I think I also have a small lamp, and I think that is in that tote so that I take it. So let me take that there. Okay, the last little bit. Have you guys seen all the adorable, totally adorable bits and pieces for shaker cards? Again, enamored with them. I still have stuff to make shaker cards with. I still like the idea of these. I think I need to have them with my card stuff so that I don't forget about them. So I think I'm going to retain this a little bit longer, and if I don't use it, then it's got to get out of here. And a lot of these came from the company, Queen & Company. They have bright, colorful packs of paper, the little things for shakers, and I bought a card kit a while ago, and I did make these cards, and the kids loved them. I made them for my grandsons, and it's got all of these little, I mean, the kit came with so many. Here's more little shaker things. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this stuff for the shaker cards. But I think I'm going to part with these little, what do you want to call these? These little poofs. And I think I'll bag it up with the kit so that people get the idea of what all to make the cards with. As a matter of fact, I think I will give them the 6x6 pad too. So I'm going to bag that up, and I think I can sell that. It's adorable. Oh my gosh, having that corner cleaned out feels so good. So I've got a little bit of stuff to, I need to make room in the drawers for those supplies. And I know that just involves cleaning out those drawers. So that'll come along. I've got a couple things that I'm deciding where I'm going to put them. And then, yeah, I mean, I feel like I have piles, but I have gone through and gotten rid of stuff that I know that I am not using and someone else can use. So here's a little bit of a pile of the storage stuff that if I can use it, great. So I'm kind of got it just sitting here. It is piles, and I hate the piles, but it's coming along. So this is the stuff that I whittled through. I'm going to get rid of that plastic stand. I'm going to wash it off. It's very dusty. And then this is the stuff to go for the garage sale. So that's going downstairs. I've got a stack down there. I'll have to price it and sort through it. But it feels so good to get it out of my room. So I hope you're enjoying this series. I hope it's inspiring you to go through stuff. I know it's exhausting, but we'll get there. It's just little by little going through the piles, remembering what you have, and parting with stuff that you just know you're not going to use. So I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.